How many of you homeschool mamas ever think about how am I going to assess whether or not my child is actually learning? Well, it's today, Monday Mindset Reset, and we are here to talk about what I've talked about many times in the past, which is being able to be flexible and creative with how you go about doing your homeschool. So as you know, some of you may know that we have our own family business, video production company, and we just did a workshop a few days ago, online workshop, and we had some guest speakers on there, and it was just like an amazing experience. And our two teens that we're still homeschooling were in the background running all the things that made the whole thing happen, right? While my husband and I did the teaching. And one of our teenagers was in the background communicating through chat with the guest speakers as they were coming on. They were welcoming them. As they had questions or concerns, they were answering them. And as they were leaving, they would, give them salutations. And in between all that, they were placing the links for all the guest speakers of their websites and other important social media aspects. And I would like to assume that that would be a great assessment for communications. They were communicating, a teenager communicating with adults. Nowadays, there's, that can sometimes cause some issues there, but there are a lot of teens on this planet that communicate really well with adults. And if you see them doing this very thing well, especially in writing, in electronic communications, we can count that. We can count that as a great handle on the English language arts, right? And so also good citizenship, interacting with people in a respectable manner. When are we supposed to be doing these assessments? We can assess our kids. Nice little fly. You want to join me on my video? We can assess our kiddos early on when they're younger, but of course, please, most importantly, do these creative types of assessments even in their high school years. Why is this important? Well, we want to make sure that we communicate the point that you don't have to have a test to always be the thing that tells you that you're successful, that you're actually mastering the thing that you've set your mind to do. We can assess that you have gotten a mastery by just seeing how you're implementing that thing practically in your life. And that's the message we want to get across to our kiddos. And the reason why this is an absolute necessity, and also why it works, where we can use real life experiences to be our assessment for whether or not they're successful, is because that's how life assesses us anyway. When we go into the workplace or go into just regular everyday experiences, we don't get out a Scantron and bubble, wow, did I talk to the grocery attendant properly? And what was the answer I was supposed to give to the banker that I was interacting with, and bubble and see? We don't do that. We engage, we see how the interactions are happening and whether or not they're happening well. And if they're not, we adjust. And that's just real life application, real life assessment. So I want to encourage you to be creative with your kiddos in seeing how they are mastering the very thing that they're endeavoring upon. And I hope you enjoyed our Monday Mindset Reset today. Y'all have a beautiful day with your family.